Conflict resolution is a skill that everyone needs to master in order to navigate the complexities of human relationships. Whether it's a disagreement with a coworker, a misunderstanding with a friend, or a full-blown argument with a loved one, knowing how to resolve conflict like a pro can make all the difference in finding a peaceful resolution. The first step in resolving conflict like a pro is to stay calm. When emotions run high, it can be easy to react impulsively and say things that you may later regret. Take a deep breath, count to 10, or excuse yourself from the situation if necessary. By staying calm, you can approach the conflict with a clear mind and a level head. Next, it's important to listen actively. This means truly hearing what the other person is saying without interrupting or formulating your response before they have finished speaking. Show empathy and understanding, even if you don't agree with their perspective. By listening actively, you can demonstrate that you value their feelings and opinions, which can go a long way in resolving the conflict. Once you have listened to the other person's perspective, it's time to express your own thoughts and feelings. Use I statements to communicate how the conflict has impacted you personally, rather than placing blame or making accusations. Be honest and open about your emotions, but avoid using inflammatory language or resorting to personal attacks. By expressing yourself calmly and respectfully, you can create a safe space for open communication and mutual understanding. After both parties have had the opportunity to share their perspectives, it's time to find common ground. Look for areas of agreement or shared values that can serve as a foundation for resolving the conflict. However, to resolve conflict like a pro, 2024, you need a comprehensive guide to conflicts resolution that are inevitable in both personal and professional settings. Resolving them effectively can lead to better relationships, increased productivity, and a more harmonious environment. Here's a detailed guide on how to resolve conflicts like a pro in 2024. Definition: conflict resolution involves addressing disagreements constructively to reach a mutually acceptable solution. Importance: effective conflict resolution prevents escalation, fosters understanding, and strengthens relationships. Steps to resolve conflict like a pro. 1. Prepare for resolution. Self-reflection. Understand your emotions. Recognize your feelings about the conflict. Are you angry, frustrated, or hurt? Understanding your emotions helps in managing them. Clarify your position. Know your stance on the issue. What are your needs and concerns? Gather information. Facts over assumptions. Ensure you have all the relevant facts about the conflict. Avoid relying on assumptions or hearsay. Understand the other party. Try to understand the perspective and interests of the other party involved in the conflict. 2. Create a safe environment. Neutral ground. Choose an appropriate setting. Select a neutral and comfortable place for the discussion, free from distractions. Ensure privacy. Confidentiality can make both parties feel more secure and open to dialogue. Set ground rules. Respectful communication. Agree to listen without interrupting and speak without blaming. Focus on the issue. Ensure the discussion remains focused on resolving the conflict, not attacking individuals. 3. Effective communication. Active listening. Show empathy. Demonstrate understanding by acknowledging the other person's feelings and viewpoints. Reflect and paraphrase. Repeat back what you've heard to ensure understanding and show that you're listening. Express yourself clearly. Use I statements. Express your feelings and needs without blaming. For example, I feel frustrated when deadlines are missed. Be honest and direct. Communicate your thoughts clearly and honestly, but with respect. 4. Identify the root cause. Dig deeper. Ask open-ended questions. Encourage the other party to share more about their perspective and feelings. Look beyond symptoms. Identify underlying issues that may be contributing to the conflict, such as unmet needs or miscommunications. Common ground. Shared interests. Identify any common interests or goals that both parties can agree on as a foundation for resolution. 5. Generate solutions. Brainstorm options. Collaborative approach. Work together to brainstorm possible solutions. Be open to creative and unconventional ideas. Evaluate feasibility. Assess the practicality and potential impact of each option. Win-win solutions. Mutual benefit. Aim for solutions that address the needs and concerns of both parties. Compromise and flexibility. Be willing to compromise and find a middle ground. 6. Agree on a solution. Develop an action plan. Specific steps. Outline clear and actionable steps that each party will take to resolve the conflict. Set a timeline. Establish a timeline for implementing the solution and achieving resolution. Commitment. Written agreement. Consider documenting the agreed-upon solution to ensure clarity and commitment. Accountability. Agree on how to hold each other accountable for following through on the action plan. 7. Follow up. Monitor progress. Regular check-ins. Schedule follow-up meetings to review progress and address any new issues. Adjust as needed. Be flexible and willing to make adjustments to the solution if necessary. Reflect and learn. Evaluate the process. Reflect on the conflict resolution process to identify what worked well and what could be improved. Continuous improvement. Use the insights gained to enhance your conflict resolution skills for future situations. Tips for effective conflict resolution. Stay calm. Emotional regulation. Practice techniques like deep breathing, mindfulness, or taking a break to stay calm during the discussion. Be patient. Allow time. Understand that resolving conflicts can take time and effort. Be patient and persistent in working towards a solution. Seek mediation. Neutral. Third party. If the conflict cannot be resolved between the parties involved, consider seeking the help of a neutral mediator to facilitate the resolution process. Develop emotional intelligence. Self-awareness. Enhance your emotional intelligence by improving self-awareness, empathy, and interpersonal skills. Build a positive culture. Foster open communication. Encourage a culture of open communication and mutual respect to prevent conflicts from arising. Conclusion. Resolving conflict like a pro involves preparation, effective communication, empathy, and a collaborative approach to finding mutually beneficial solutions. By implementing these strategies, you can handle conflicts constructively, leading to stronger relationships and a more positive environment. Remember, conflict resolution is a skill that can be developed with practice and commitment. Finally, it's important to practice forgiveness and let go of any lingering resentment or anger. Holding on to grudges or past grievances will only perpetuate the conflict and prevent true resolution from taking place. Instead, focus on moving forward with a sense of understanding, compassion, and forgiveness. Letting go of the past and embracing a spirit of forgiveness, you can create space for healing and reconciliation to occur. In conclusion, resolving conflict like a pro requires patience, empathy, and effective communication. By staying calm, listening actively, expressing yourself honestly, finding common ground, seeking outside help if needed, and practicing forgiveness, you can navigate conflict with grace and maturity. Remember that conflict is a natural part of any relationship, and by approaching it with a positive attitude and a willingness to work towards resolution, you can strengthen your connections with others and create a more harmonious and peaceful environment for all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.